Good morning, everybody. It's Fernando. I'm still in bed. It's about 8:20 in the morning. I'm so sleepy. Today's my off day. I'm off on Sundays and Mondays, so I'm off today, and I was hoping to do a little more sleeping in, but I gotta get up and I gotta take care of the pets and do some stuff today. But let's go take care of the animals. Here's Lily. Oh, say hey, Lily. Lily, say hey. You want to say hey to everybody? Good morning. Good morning, Lily. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. I just wanted you to say hey to everybody. Can you go back to sleep now? You can go back to sleep. I'll be back in a minute. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and take care of the animals here. I've been having weird dreams about vlogging. So, anyway. Alright. So the first thing I need to do is turn on all of their lights and give them some food and stuff. Good morning, AJ. How are you this morning? Turn on the heat for you there so you can start getting warmed up. And then here's Buffet. And let's see if we can find Buffet. There he is. Good morning, Buffet. How are you? How did you sleep today? I'll come back later a little bit to give you some food. And then we gotta turn on Ripley's lights. Good morning, Ripley. Ripley is in the process of well, actually, he's already brumating, so he hasn't moved or been out of his little hide since, what's this, October? Probably about mid-September. And so, he hasn't eaten. Every once in a while, he'll open his eyes, you know, and, but for the most part, he's just going to stay asleep until, next year, so we probably won't see him moving and rustling around until either March or even April. So, but yeah, it's kind of boring when he brumates because he doesn't eat or anything like that, and so he just sleeps. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and turn on Belle's light, and she's hard to see. I mean, because she's so small, you don't always see her, so she's hiding somewhere in these leaves. So, my work computer, and then this is purified water that I use for the animals to spray their tanks or give them water. And then this is Cannonball. And here's, let's see if we can get a close-up view of Cannonball. Good morning, Cannonball. There he is. Cannonball is a pixie frog. And he's about the size of a quarter, and he's really cool. I like Cannonball. He's got a good appetite. I like to watch him eat. That's his water bowl, and every morning I go in and I change out all their water. give them fresh water. So that's what we're gonna do now. My battery's dying, so. I also want to see if we can get Cannonball here to eat. What I like to do is I give him flightless fruit flies, and because he's so small and he loves them, but I put him in his water so that he doesn't have to, you know, I don't want him to eat dirt or anything like that, so I put him in here. So I'm just gonna do this real quick. Alright, so he sees them. Look over here. Look over here. Look. I'm gonna try to coax him. To his water. Go the other way. Go. There. You see him? He's so funny, I love to watch him eat. Oh, and just to give you a little explanation about Cannonball, he is an African pixie frog, and he'll grow up to be about 5 pounds. So they grow up to be really huge, and so in preparation of getting Cannonball, I actually bought a really big container for him. And then he came in and he was like, you know, less than the size of a quarter. And I was like, well, that's way too big. And so so I decided to put him in this container. It's perfect size for him for the time being. And then once he outgrows it, you know, I'll have already the other container that I need to go ahead and let him spend the rest of his life in, because he's going to be pretty huge. And I can't wait. Kitty, stop it. Kitty, go. My Pac-Man frog, the other frog that I showed you, I kind of have to, like, he doesn't eat by himself the way Pixie does, so I have to, like, you know, if I give him red wiggler worms or roaches or anything like that, I have to kind of like rub them against his lips to get him to, you know, to trigger that his wanting to eat. And so I do that every day. So hopefully that's something that he'll grow out of. But Cannonball here has no problem at all whatsoever. I mean, just look at him go. And I don't know if they're all male or female, but I refer to them as all being male. So. See you later, Cannonball. And these flightless fruit flies, they get everywhere. They're so annoying. That's generally how I start my mornings off every day. Before I do anything else, I make sure that the animals are taken care of. And Kitty, our cat's been harassing me, but I don't know where she's at, so. But I'll be back to visit. I'll be back to see them later, and make sure that they're okay, you know, and just say hey or whatever. So I just gotta get my morning drink. I drink Diet Dr. Pepper every day, all day. And I don't drink coffee or anything like that. It's just not my thing. So next thing I do is I come in here. All right, so now I just gotta brush my teeth and take my medicine. Then I'm going back to bed. So now it's time to take my 650,000 pills that I take every day. So I take 40 grams of lisinopril. Lisinopril is for my high blood pressure because I don't take care of myself as far as the way I eat, and I don't exercise. I take 15 milligrams of meloxicam. That's for my arthritis that I've developed in my back. 300 milligrams of bupropion. I used to smoke many years ago, and I quit. And then I started back again, and then I couldn't quit again. And so I switched to the e-cigarette, and I got addicted to the e-cigarette, and I couldn't quit. And so I went to my doctor and I said, you've got to help me. You've got to help me stop smoking. So she told me about that other medicine that's really big, that's real popular. I haven't seen any commercials about it lately, but she kept asking me, are you sure you've not had any suicidal thoughts or anything like this? But you know, and I suffer from depression and anxiety. I mean, I have it under control with my medication. I'm okay. But she scared me with that, and I said, I'm afraid to take that. And so she put me on the bupropion, and I'm not even kidding. Like after a week, all my desire to smoke quit. It just disappeared. I haven't smoked since. It's incredible. I mean, it worked really well, and so. But I think you have to have the desire to want to stop smoking as well. You know, it's not just gonna. I think the combination of the medicine and me wanting to stop actually helped. But yeah, it was miraculous the way I stopped smoking. Then I take 25 milligrams of metoprolol. I don't know how you say that. Metoprolol is another blood pressure medicine. And then I take atorvastatin. Let's see what that is. That is for my high cholesterol, again, because I don't take care of myself and I don't eat well. And then I take Trintellix. Trintellix. I used to take Celexa. I was taking Celexa up until last week, but it seemed to stop working, and so I was experiencing a lot of anxiety. And so she put me on Trintellix, and so I've been taking this for a couple of weeks now, and it seems to be working well so far. I haven't had any real issues with anxiety or anything like that. So, and then I take 1,000 milligrams of flaxseed oil that my mother gives me. My mother is very big on eating healthy and vitamins and exercising and eating right. She's 76 years old. She doesn't eat any red meat. She doesn't eat sugar. She doesn't eat carbs. All she eats is fish and chicken, and the majority of her diet consists of fruits and vegetables. And she's in better health than I am. So anyway, and she still works, by the way, not because she needs to, but because she can't stand still. She gets very bored very easily, and so she works and she exercises, and yeah, she'll probably outlive me. So, and that's everything. That's everything that I take. I just pop them all at one time, and I chase it down with my Diet Dr. Pepper. Oh, that's good stuff. Okay, so I'm done with all that. So I'm gonna lay down. It's my day off and it's too early to be up. So I'm gonna go sleep for a couple of more hours, and then I need to go in town and get some supplies for the pets, and maybe do a little grocery shopping. Okay, I'll see you later. I'm gonna go take a nap. I just got back from running the roads, going to get something to eat, and going to the grocery store to buy dinner for tonight. And look what I found. Kitty, get. Get. Cute little lizard. I hope he's okay. I'm gonna try and let him out. Yeah, he's alright. Let him out. Look, here's Lily. Alright, come on, Lily. Come on. So we're in my backyard now. I hope he's okay. Well, he's moving. So, go on. Get. Shoot. Maybe I'll put him in the grass. Come here. Did Kitty mess with you? Anyway, so yeah, that's what I just found. I'm sure he'll be okay. So, anyway, check out my little, my mango tree. I grew this from a seed. I think I mentioned that before in one of my other videos. From a mango my mom gave me. So cute. I'm concerned about this lizard. I'm wondering if I should take it in and try to feed it. I'm gonna bring him in. Oh, come on, lizard. Ah, there he goes.
Alright, so it looks like he's back to himself again. Yeah, there he goes. Okay, well that makes me happy. Okay, I just wanted to share that. See if you can see my Venus flytrap. He does really well out here. He catches a lot of bugs. One time I gave him a superworm, and it took him a couple of weeks to digest it. He didn't put the whole thing in his mouth, just like half of it he was holding, and then the other half just fell off. But yeah, I think that you're supposed to put them in the freezer so that they'll go dormant. They have to go dormant for some reason. And see, we don't have harsh enough winters for them to go through that process by themselves, so that's something I'm gonna have to do. But anyway, all right, I'll talk to you later. All right, so I got some stuff in that I ordered from eBay. I'm gonna make a filter for my African dwarf frog tanks, and the reason why I haven't yet done it is because the filters that are on the market that you can buy everywhere right now are so incredibly loud. And so I did some research and I found that there are air pumps that are available that are small and don't make a whole lot of noise, very quiet. So we're going to test it out, and then I'm going to put in a foam filter in my tank where I keep my dwarf frogs. So let's see how it sounds. Before I started working from home, I had so much space to work with, but now it's just like, this is my workspace now. It's really hard for me to get any, I don't know, it's just really crowded and it annoys me. I don't like clutter where I work. So, alright, so let's see how this sounds. It is really quiet. I don't know if you can hear it. Put the camera closer. Wow, that is incredibly quiet. I love it. That makes me very happy. Very happy with this purchase. Another thing about foam filters on the market is that they're kind of big and bulky, so I didn't want something that was really huge because I have a 5-gallon tank that I keep my frogs in, and so I'm going to make my own little filter, and we're going to see how that works out. So this is what I'm going to be using. It's a actually this is a container for walnuts and syrup that you put on ice cream, and I think these containers are so cute, and I love the walnuts and syrup. I like to put that on top of my ice cream, just regular plain vanilla ice cream with chocolate magic shell and a ton of the walnuts and syrup. So this is what I'm actually going to use as the filter. So I'm going to put this down in here. Let me get some other stuff that I'm going to use. I am burning up. Alright, so I'm going to use a few rocks that I have here. and fiber fill. I have like 100 pounds of this. Well, it's actually 10 ounces, but. And then I bought this as well. It's just a filter sponge, and I'm gonna cut it out. It comes with charcoal in it. So I might put that in there as well. Just, you know, put some of that in there. But all right, let's go ahead and put it together. Just dump it all in there. So I have my rocks. I put the charcoal pieces that were in here. I'm then going to put my bubble rock air stone, or whatever it's what's called, down here in the center. Then I'm going to pack it with this polyester filling, fiber fill. But I'm going to wash this off. I'm going to rinse it off just to get rid of any loose fibers. I'll be right back. Alright, so that's done. So I'm going to start packing it in here. Alright, so I've put that in there. I try to get it in the center as much as possible. And then I'm just going to cut this. And then just try and mush it down all around. So if you guys see that there's something different that I should be doing, or a way to improve upon this, please let me know. I'm always open to feedback. So I'm gonna put a little bit more in there. Okay, so there we have it. It's my little homemade foam filter using this cute little jar that I absolutely love. Alright, so we're going to test it out now. Put the camera over here. Hopefully you'll be able to see. Put it over here. I've been using a lamp to light their tank up, but I bought a fluorescent light that I'm going to attach to the top here. Actually, I'm going to have Shane help me with that later because he is a perfectionist, and he'll make sure it's done right and that it looks good. So I try not to use power tools unless I have to. Alright, so removing the top. They have to have a screen lid because they have been known to jump out. So I'm going to relocate this plant. Sorry, Froggy. Somewhere over here for now. And then we're gonna drop in. Ooh, that's still really big. And y'all, don't be touching electric stuff with your wet hands like I'm doing now. Please do not do that. Alright. So let's plug this sucker in. Okay, so it's working well. And you can barely hear that air pump. I'm loving it. So we're gonna let this run for a while. Come back later and see what the tank looks like. And even though the frogs are aquatic and live in the water, they actually get their oxygen from outside of the tank. They jump all the way up to the top and breathe in some air and then come back down. And those are worms that I threw in there for them to eat. And every once in a while I'll catch them eating them. So I need to remove those there, but so far I'm happy with it, with the way it looks. Yeah, the pump, the filter's kind of big, but I can live with it. So there's one back there. They're hard to see. Okay, there's the other one. Okay. Alright. So that's done. So now I'm going to go and pick up and clean up the house a little bit and relax and watch TV. See if I can't find a scary movie to watch. Before I start cooking, because I'm gonna have I want to cook dinner tonight for Shane and I. We're having roast chicken, and I'm using Ina Garten's recipes. So I love Ina Garten and I love her recipes. It seems like a lot of other people's recipes that you try to use don't always turn out the way they should, and it seems like with Ina Garten everything tastes great with her recipes. So Shane and I both like to use her recipes. So. But that's what we're going to be doing next. You don't need to watch me while cleaning the house. And so I'm just going to put on the radio, clean up, vacuum, sweep, do all that stuff real quick. And then, like I said, I'm going to find a scary movie. It seems like it's getting more difficult to find scary movies to watch. I'll start a scary movie and then 5 or 10 minutes later I'll start watching it. It just bores me. So I don't know if it's because I've gotten older. That they're just not as entertaining. You know, I've mentioned in past videos I love to read scary books, and stuff like that. I prefer to read books, but every once in a while I'll catch a really good scary movie. So if you have any suggestions for a really good scary movie, drop them down below and let me know, and I'll definitely check them out. So, alright, well, I will see you guys later when I start cooking dinner. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and start dinner. It's about 5:30. It's going to take about an hour and a half for this to be completed, so I should have started earlier, but that's okay. Better late than never. And just FYI, while I'm running around, if you happen to catch me in my boxers, which is pretty much the uniform that I wear nowadays, pretty much every day unless I leave the house. If you catch me in my boxers, make sure you leave a tip in the tip jar. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started. First thing I'm going to do is cut an onion. Wish I had this is what I'm using to roast my chicken in. I wish I had a bigger one. I have a bigger roast pan, but it's like turkey sized, and I don't need one that big. So I'm just going to use this in its place. I hate that milky stuff that onions produce. I think that's so gross. So that knife is not working for me, so I'm going to change it to a big knife. Celery. Sorry, my sister just texted me, so I need to see what this is about. I'll add one more. Sorry. Now it's time for the chicken, and I hate touching raw meat. Chicken, steaks, anything like that. Any meat that is raw, I hate it. I cannot stand it. but it's a necessary evil. So I'm gonna get this prepared here, so I'll be right back. Now I know there are a couple of different schools of thought when it comes to chicken and how to handle it. For example, some places I read to go ahead and rinse it and pat it dry, and then I hear that you shouldn't do that. But I rinsed mine, and now I'm just picking off all these feathers. Featherettes. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and stuff it now. Make sure there's nothing in here. These are older lemons that we had in the refrigerator. I'm going to use them anyway. I think they... might still be good. Yeah, they're fine. Head of garlic. I'm just going to cut it in half and stuff it inside the chicken. So I'm just going to fill this up with some more lemons. Oh, and I need to add thyme. I'm making a mess. Perfect. This is like some kind of industrial twine, but I'm using it anyway. Beautiful. Just waiting for my butter to melt. Using scissors. So now I'm just going to coat it with butter. So pour the rest of this over the vegetables here. Oh, come on. Now's a perfect time for my dishwasher to finish. Turn those legs under. Crap, I forgot to put kosher salt inside of it. Oh well, it'll be alright. No matter how many times I wash my hands, I still feel like I got chicken stuff all over me. Now, this goes on top. I really need to invest in a medium-sized roasting pan. Here we have it. If you can see it. So I got my vegetables on the bottom so that when the juices run out, it will mix in with the vegetables. Now I'm going to put it in a 450-degree oven for 1.5 hours. Hey Google, set an alarm for an hour. Hey Google, set an alarm for an hour. Hey Google, set an alarm for an hour.
7:03 p.m. Set.
These are water crystals that I use to feed my roaches. Just FYI. So now that I got everything cleaned up, don't have any mess really. I just got to, when my dishwasher is finished drying, I need to put in my dirty dishes in there, as well as the dishes that we're going to use to eat. And that'll be it for the night. So once it's ready, I'll show you what it looks like. Hopefully it's not going to be a complete disaster, but we're going to eat it anyway. So anyway, Shane just got here. Everybody, this is Shane. Shane, this is everybody.
Hey everybody.
That wasn't awkward.
I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see you right now. But yeah.
Yeah. So this is the time where he just goes out and chills out for a little bit, relaxes, and then comes back in, and then we find a movie or something to watch while we eat dinner. So
This is when I go and try to forget about my day.
but well, we all cooked a beautiful chicken dinner, so it should be
smells
ready in
great.
about an hour. So I told everybody we'll show it to them whenever it's ready. So.
Okay.
All right, so we'll see you guys as soon as the food is ready, and then that'll be it for today. So I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, so it's been about an hour and 30 minutes since I put it in, so it's time to take it out and see what she looks like. All right. Oh no. Wing stuck. All right, so first thing I want to do is I just want to make sure that it's done. So I'm just going to cut by the bone here. And if it comes out clear, then it's done. And the liquid is clear, so it's perfect. So then we just need to scoop out the vegetables. So there we have it. I'd say it was a perfectly cooked chicken. Vegetables are gonna be good. So that's it. So we're gonna go ahead and eat. We're not gonna record ourselves eating, so we're gonna find a good movie to watch, enjoy our dinner, and then call it a night. So thank you for watching. I hope you all have a nice evening. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, comment, like. Everybody be nice to each other. You know, please take care of each other, and you have a good night. I'll see you later.